big a threat is this very terrifying possibility of organic, homegrown terrorists?
Well, there's a certain paradox, which is Americans are quite preoccupied with this. 80% of Americans are somewhat or very concerned about a terrorist attack. 24% of Republicans think it's the most important issue in the election. 9% of Democrats. But the actual statistical likelihood of anybody in this room or watching this show being killed by a terrorist is vanishingly low, close to zero. So, but perhaps that gets to one of the paradoxes of terrorism. It's designed to terrorize, and you mentioned the Christmas office party in San Bernardino in the intro. People attending Christmas office parties don't assume that it's a strong possibility or at all likely that they might get mown down in a terrorist attack. So, and I guess the other why I called it United States of Jihad because I thought it was an interesting title. There's perhaps a little bit of an irony in there buried. Because we have sort of overreacted in a sense. And some of that is very understandable. 9/11 was one of the hinge events of American history. But I think it is still interesting. Myself and my research team assembled more than 300 cases for the book of people, Americans, almost entirely Americans, who've been charged in this country of some kind of jihadist terrorist crime, from the serious to the trivial, or the relatively trivial. And it's interesting that a decade and a half after 9/11, that you'd have, last year there were more of these cases than in any year since 9/11. And so, why would an American sign up? Why would he sign up? And now, in some cases, she sign up for a group or ideology that at its core wants to kill other Americans? And that's an interesting psychological question.